This is Blake, youngster like all others in this world. He is an army dropout, works at a bookstore chain to meet his daily needs. His job sucks and he shows his disinterest to his customers. His branch is not doing well and the management is planning to close this outlet. Blake meets Tommy, who is his father's friend. Tommy convinces Blake to give him one day to transform his life. Tommy takes Blake to meet two of his friends who are great at what they do. And finally, Tommy gives Blake two choices that will transform his life. Let's go and see what happens to Blake. Here's your first lesson. Meet my friend Anna.
Who is she?
She's a janitor at this place.
So, what's special in that?
Go make that place filthy and you'll find out.
What?
Yes, you heard it right. Go and spoil that place.
Okay.
Anna?
Hi, Tommy.
Blake, I want you to meet my friend Anna, who is very special. If a man is to be called a street sweeper, he should sweep in such a way how Beethoven composed music, Michelangelo painted, and Shakespeare wrote his poetry. The hosts of heaven and earth should come down and say, "Here lived a great street sweeper." He should sweep in such a way. Anna is one such person. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Anna is one such person who believes in her power. Anna, I want you to tell Blake what you underwent and how you made your life successful.
Leadership is not a title or a designation. Leadership is for everyone. Leadership is a mindset. It's a way of operating through your day. It's a way of being. It's how your heart is set. People think that to be a leader, you should be the prime minister, you should be a CEO, you should be the president, but that's not true. Any person who can breathe, any person who can take responsibilities both in their personal and professional life is a leader. Let me tell you a story, Blake. This is the story of Steve Jobs when he was a kid. One day, Steve Jobs' father calls him and asks him to paint a fence. He does it. And when his father inspects the fence, he said, "Good job done on the outside, but why haven't you painted on the inside?" For this, Steve Jobs replies, "Nobody is going to take a look inside. Everybody is going to see how it is painted outside." And his father replies, "We will take a look inside." So this was what inspired Steve when he developed Apple Mac. He called his staffs and said that, "I want the outside of this Mac to look so simple, but the inside so beautiful that it brings tears to our eyes." But his staffs replied, like, "Nobody is going to look at the inside." Steve replied, "We will." So his father was his inspiration. I believe that everybody, they don't have to be a CEO. They have to be a CIO, Chief Inspirational Officer. Blake, you know this place where I work? I work as a janitor here. My job here is to see to that everybody is happy, is to see to that everything is clean, and what drives me is seeing other people happy looking at my work. So I do such a good job that here people who come here are celebrities, people who come here are great people. I do such a good job that they know me by my name. So I know that I'm a leader who has no title. I'm a leader without any title.
Thank you, Anna. Don't you think she's creative, Blake? Creative mastery is nothing but making this day better than yesterday. So let's make a move, Blake. Thank you, Anna, for your time once again.
Bye, Tommy.
Bye.
Bye, Lex.
See you. Bye. Thank you.
Today is your second and final lesson. I want you to meet my friend Lara.
Hi, Lara. Hi.
Hi Blake. Hi Blake. Before I start about me, I would like to hear something about you.
What do I say? Nothing to say.
You sounds like 25. You don't have anything to say?
What do I say? All failures. An army dropout, selling books for my living, so many broken relationships. I hate my job too. Nothing to say about my past and no look into my future also.
Can you just write down your problems?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, completed?
Yeah.
Okay, write your problem again in a new page.
Yeah. Completed.
Okay. Write your problem once again.
Hey. Come on, yeah. How many times do I need to take it again and again?
When you can't write your problems 3 or 4 times, why do you keep thinking about your problems constantly? Okay, Blake, let me tell you something. Everyone alive this moment has the power to go to work each day and express the absolute best within us. And you need no title to do that. Everyone alive today has the power to influence, inspire, and elevate each person who we meet by the gift of a great example. You don't need any title to do that. And everyone alive with life can passionately drive positive changes in the face of negative condition. You don't need any title to do that. You know something? I am a 4-time champion in archery. 5 months ago, I lost my eyes in an accident. But I'm not blind. I just lost my eyes. I'm not blind. I just lost my eyes.
Isn't it inspiring, Blake?
Yeah. It's truly inspiring.
So now I want you to do one thing. Take a slip out of this. You reach your last day with a beautiful song that your life was meant to sing, still silent within you. You reach your last day without ever having experienced the feeling of doing great work and achieving great things. You reach your last day realizing that you never inspired anyone. You reach your last day full of pain at the realization that you never took any bold risks and never received any bright rewards. You reach your last day and discover you were not a leader because you were just too scared, and so you failed and wasted a life. Now tell me, Blake, you want to die with these regrets or you want to live in this way? You reach your end full of happiness and fulfillment. You reach your end knowing that you played and enjoyed the game called life and held yourself in high standards in each thing that you did. You reach your end and recognize that you created leaders by inspiring people. You reach your end and realize you were an innovator who blazed new trails instead of following old roads. You reach your end as a hero who penned his own story. You reach your end as a true leader without a title, knowing that you will be remembered even after you die. You are total. You are full. You have all that you need. Do not underestimate yourself.